Hello everyone, welcome back to Jiya-The-Explorer. I'm Jiya and I hope you all are safe. You know, Kerala is also known as God's own country and you will witness this state as an all-in-one destination. Yes, you heard it right. There are n number of things you could experience here in this state.
Today's vlog is going to be even more interesting, where I will take you to a detailed tour of a tea museum and talk about tea making process in detail. Then we will explore the beauty of Kundala Lake, Mattupetty Dam and Botanical Garden and understand its importance. At last, my favorite, I will give you a tour of the chocolate factory in Munnar. So if you don't want to miss all these, stay with me till the last. Let's explore Munnar together. In episode 1, I have explained how to reach Munnar from Kochi. What all attractions to stop by on the way, like waterfalls, spice garden. Then I have shown you the most interesting attraction in Munnar. That was the introduction with Kerala's culture. Their folk dances and martial art, Kallari. In case you have missed that vlog, don't worry. I have given the link in the description. On day 2, in Munnar, as the morning mist slowly lifted, I set off from my hotel towards one of the most iconic places in Munnar, the Tea Museum. It was around 10 kilometers and the journey itself was breathtaking. Winding roads, rolling tea estates, and the crisp mountain air making every moment picture perfect. Now this is the main Munnar town. Munnar isn't just about tea and scenic views. It's a town with a fascinating history. Established by the British in the 19th century as a tea plantation hub, this town still carries its colonial charm. The region, once ruled by Kanan Devan, later became home to some of India's oldest tea estates.
Just 2 kilometers away from the Munnar main market, this is the Tea Museum. Over here we will get to know about different teas and I believe that we can also taste some teas. But before that, we will also have to take the tickets. Chalo. Hey, hi.
Stepping inside the Ripple Tea Museum, I feel like I've traveled back in time. This place beautifully showcases the 150-year-old tea legacy of Munnar, from the British era plantations to the modern tea making process.
Wooden bathtub.
Here is where the magic of tea making unfolds. The CTC process, which is crushing, tearing and curling, transforms fresh tea leaves into the strong, flavorful tea we love. First, the freshly plucked leaves arrive and go through withering, where excess moisture is removed. Next, they are rolled and crushed to release natural flavors. The tea then moves through the fermentation stage, where it develops its rich aroma and color. Finally, the leaves are dried, sorted, and packed, ready to be brewed into a refreshing cup of chai. Who knew so much effort goes into every sip? Drink tea, but if you are a tea lover, you will enjoy this place more than me. After exploring the rich history of tea at the museum, I embarked on a scenic drive to Kundala Lake. The drive to Kundala Lake is beautiful, with curvy roads surrounded by green tea gardens and hills. When you reach, the still water of the lake reflects the trees and mountains, creating a stunning view.
"16 kilometers from Tea Museum, I took a stop over here at Kundala Lake. As you can see behind me, this is the huge Kundala Lake. This is also known as Eco Point, and you can see that many people are shouting so that they could hear their echo back. And if you see my earlier vlogs where I went to Pachmadi, Darjeeling, Nainital, Matheran, those over there I went to eco points in hill stations, in the hill areas. But now I've come to an eco point in the lake area. So that's pretty impressive. Let me try to hear my echo. Let's see. Namaskaram Munnar! Namaskaram Munnar! I can hear my echo back from that forest. Mattupetty Dam is one of the popular spots in Munnar. It is famous for many reasons. One, it generates electricity which supplies to the nearby areas. Second, it's a very good attraction for many wildlife creatures, as sometimes the elephants may come to drink the water over here. And lastly, tourists get attracted and they can see the scenic beauty, as well as there's a lot of water activities such as jet ski, boating and many more. So it's a must visit spot for all the tourists. Also, let's explore the market area over here.
As I pass through, I can see bustling markets selling fresh tea, spices and handmade chocolates. Really, a true delight for every traveler.
Now I have arrived at Botanical Garden in Munnar. This is like a slice of paradise. Yes, and it is spread over 14 acres. Inside there is a huge variety of plants, colorful flowers and unique herbs. So, let's go.
This garden isn't just about beauty. It's also a hub for conservation and research, preserving Munnar's rich biodiversity. You can spend around 1 to 2 hours here.
Walking around here, it feels like I am in a painter's dream, with all the greenery and the colorful flowers. The air is so fresh that it makes you feel a perfect spot to slow down and learn more about Kerala's biodiversity. If you are a nature lover or a plant enthusiast, then you will definitely admire its beauty.
evening now and time to go back to the hotel. But before that, let me take you to my most favorite place, which is the chocolate factory.
The most interesting for me in Munnar is this chocolate factory. Over here inside, I can see the proper process of chocolate making. Along with that, we can also taste different types of chocolates. So in my hand, this is crunchy crackle. Let me try. Very tasty. Let me try other flavors also. Come.
Here you get a glimpse of chocolate making process. It all starts with cocoa beans, which are roasted to bring out their rich flavor. Then they are crushed and ground into a smooth chocolate paste. The next step is conching, where the chocolate is mixed and refined to get that silky texture. Finally, it's tempered, molded and cooled, ready to be packed and enjoyed.
Thank you. I tasted so many chocolates and finally I bought this crunchy crackle.
That wraps up my exciting day 2 in Munnar. After all that exploring, I am completely exhausted. Time to head back to the hotel and recharge for tomorrow with a good night's sleep.
This is one of the traditional foods of Kerala. This is puttu and this is Kudala curry. Puttu is made up of rice and Kudala curry is basically black chana gravy. You know, the best way to eat it is by mixing with hand and then eating it. But sorry, I have not learned it so far, so I have to eat it with the spoon. So let's have a taste. It's really very tasty. If you are visiting to Kerala, you should basically try this. Best combination. Wow, what an incredible journey Munnar has been. From the endless tea gardens to the breathtaking views of lakes and waterfalls. Every corner has been pure magic. Thanks for joining me on this journey. And stay tuned because now I'm heading towards the next destination in Kerala, which is Tekdi. We'll be exploring Periyar Lake, Elephant Safari and many more. See you all in the next vlog. By the time, be safe, take care, bye bye.